started off getting a bunch of awesome artifacts, but the artifact count has sort of slowed down since then. I might end up actually going blue, in which case steady progress. It's still probably not the best card, but I could maybe get something to work with it. There was nothing in that pack that I didn't already have, or just was completely worthless. So, Arbalest is alright, and if we can pick up a Glinthawk Idol, it's really good. And, you know, we might actually end up playing the Soliton. So, I'll take it. This is good to side in against Infect. So we got a bunch of Infect sides. I can get back my Perilous Mare with this. Or if we play red, my Panic Spell Bomb. I'm not going to play 2 Siege to the Initiatives, and these cards aren't very great, so... take the Distraction. This card does something, so... Conley played this card, that was an interesting draft to watch, but, you know, he 0-3'd, so... And get another one of these. Get rid of the Stalker Vial. Maybe we do end up playing blue. Just splashing for this. Maybe that was right from the beginning. Okay. So, Chromesteed is one of the really good cards in the Metalcraft deck because it is an artifact itself, and a 4/4 creature is pretty good in this format. So, I'm going to take that. If we knew we were going, like, a lot green, I might consider taking this. But as it is, we might actually still end up going blue, so keeping my options open, I'm going to take the Chromesteed. Okay, there's a lot of things here that jump out that make me want to grab them. This one's always one of those ones that just sort of stands out to me, even though it's not that awesome. And a lot of time it's a Grey Ogre, even when it has Metalcraft, because they have a bunch of artifact dudes. It's not actually that good. This is good with Sunspear of Sakari. Having a 6/1 first strike lifelink is pretty insane. But I don't think I'm taking that over one of these two, which are both awesome. This one ups your artifact count, this one's cheaper, and can attack every turn. And I think in a vacuum this is probably the better card. Being able to use its pickup ability is pretty good, but having nothing that we really want to pick up right now, and having a heavy Arbalest, makes me want to take this, which I think is what I'm going to do. Then we can have a number of synergies with heavy Arbalest if we play the Soliton. So I would be more likely to play it. Ooh. And that's awesome. So we got past an awesome one. Just a 2/4 for 3 is pretty insane, but having the ability to make 2/2 white cats when it's equipped is even better. Again, I want to pick up these mirrors, but they always come along when something's better, when there's something better in the pack. Now even bad equipment starts to look good when you have one of these in your deck, so I'm going to take this and look for equipment. Ooh. So obviously, we definitely don't need another one of these, but this is insane, and it's not insane, it's just above average, really good. This is really good. This is an equipment, which we have, let's see, that is technically an equipment, and that is an equipment. I think we really need the life stuff here to work with. If I didn't have this, it would probably be the Shikari over the Spell Bomb, but if I don't pick this and then don't get past any more equipments, this ends up being pretty bad, where it would normally be just a bomb, so I'm going to take that. And even if we get another one, I'm actually really okay with that. Okay, we're getting past some good white cards here. Arrest is what I'm going to take. Again, I'm going to take it over a Myr, which is unfortunate. But there's nothing else. We already got one of these. We've already got one of these, and one of these, and one of these. So, yeah, I'm okay taking this. Again, this is really good, but I think we're gonna go more blue. Maybe not. Maybe that's just better. Although, I mean, that would probably just be better in a bad pack. But this is no bad pack. There's also a perilous mare, so I'm probably just gonna take this. Yep, snatch me up on another one of these ones. A nice 1-mana counter. But yeah, I just looked at. I hadn't seen that card before. Somehow it's one of those ones that just evades your sight for a while because it doesn't really do anything important. But keeping track of 1-mana counter spells is important for larger formats, like Standard, because if spells that target permanents ever become huge and game-breaking, leaving up turn aside is going to be something you should watch out for. Anyway, back to the draft. So there's still one of these in the pack, which is yeah, probably shouldn't be there. There's also a Thrumming Bird. We don't have any synergies with Thrumming Bird. Means I'm probably just going to take this one because I'm not taking any of this stuff. If we need another artifact, we can put that in. Oh, thank you. Alright, so with all the Myrs we got past in awesome packs, we finally got back a Myr that we need. The green Myr was probably the most important Myr for getting double green. We will very happily take that. And we're probably not going to get anything else, any more gifts like that for the rest of the draft. Take the foil mold. Oh, wait! That was just, like, I wasn't expecting to get anything. That was insanely bad. I didn't even see the Shikari there until I already clicked on the Molder Beast. But it's too late to go back now. Jeez. That was me just going into autopilot mode. I've got to stop myself from doing that. I've lost a number of games against aggro in Standard just going into autopilot. I play Blueback Control, and if you give them just one turn to deal that little bit extra damage, like 3 or 4 damage can end the game for you where otherwise wouldn't have. There's a number of times when I've just passed the turn with Disfigure up and had them play a fetch land with their Step Links or played a Geopede and not been able to disfigure it. I should have just disfigured it on my turn, obviously. And those kinds of mistakes just cost you games. And that was a pretty big mistake not taking Shikari. But, you know, let's see what we can build without it. So we've got a almost mono white deck here. Oh geez, that Shikari would have been awesome. But let's not dwell on that. I'll start with one Sun Chaser. Yep. Definitely want them, definitely want this. I want that guy. I want one of these. We did get the Revoke, didn't we? So we've got Revoke, we've got Rustic, and we've got that it helps Metalcraft, and those are the reasons to play Liquid Metal Coating. Maybe that's not enough. I don't know, we'll see if anything else is better than it. Wow, I completely forgot about Mimic that. That's one of the better spells in our deck. I'm gonna play the Arbalest, I'm gonna try the combo. I'm gonna try Glinthawk Idol Arbalest and Soliton Arbalest. Soliton obviously being the better one. Getting this to help these expensive cards. Get that over to the right place. Definitely need that and that. That's already 23. With 1 mana mere, I'm not okay going down to 16 land. 17 land sounds good. So we don't need another one of these. We've got enough artifacts. Let's count. Be easy counting non-artifacts. 6, 8. 8 non-artifacts out of 23 cards. So 15 artifacts, which is very good for a Metalcraft deck. I need 1 blue, so we're actually splashing the blue. It's almost a mono white deck. We got to put in enough green to make sure we can get this out reliably, and then we just need when we draw this, we need to have that 1 blue. But having no source of mana fixing and no card draw or what's the word? I can't even think of it. When you fix the cards in your hand to make the quality better, like by using a looter or something. Never mind. I'll think of it later. Don't need that. I could have put in this and put in more blue. Might actually be good, but yeah, if I didn't have Azorius Brigade, I would probably do that. Seeing as how I do, I could side in that as well. Yeah, seeing as how I do have the Azorius Brigade and my colors are going to be tight with these 2 spells, I don't want to up my island count just to decrease my forest count, and I definitely want turn 3 of this, and I guess that's it. I don't really need that many plans. Let's see is there. Every time I see Shikari now, I'm just gonna get mad at myself for not picking up that Shikari. That was so bad. Okay. I think having 15 artifacts is enough to play this guy. Even if some of them are really big like this. We have 13 cheap artifacts. That guy's a creature. Take a rest down here. So that's our 16 creatures. It's pretty good. Stalker Bottle might just be better than Liquid Metal Coating. I'm just so worried about the mana. I know I'm going to have a Azorius Brigade in my hand and 1 green. I'm going to have Soliton and not drawn any blue. I'm just going to have a handful of green and blue. I'm not going to have any white. It doesn't even want me to play any blue. It obviously doesn't read rules. So yeah, this is obviously way off. I think I need 3 just to make sure I get there when I do draw the Soliton, but no more than 3. 4 and a mirror seems fine. There's a single card I need it for, and it only needs 2. And 10 planes. My only double white card. Well, my only 2 double white cards are these ones. That's alright, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Most of my spells are colorless anyway. Alright, let's see if we can get some of this Obelisk combo going. Still don't know about this. That's the one thing I'm almost just about to chuck that in there, but it's sort of just too far off. Obviously we need to bump this up to like 6 or 7, and that's not enough plans. Because this is the kind of spell that you I guess it's still good in the late game. It's not like having a splashed mana leak or anything horrible like that. Splashing mana leak is awful if you don't know, because you don't get that color until late game and then it doesn't do anything. But yeah, I would obviously need to bump up my island count because 3 is not enough to play a double blue spell. So this is okay. Can side in that and that if we need to. Don't know what would make me side in that, but we can also side in that and that. There's always still that. Damn, Shikari. Gotta stop looking at that card. Okay.